Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Forest. Grand Spartan here with you today. So we picked up right where we left off on the stream, and I want to apologize about that stream. I really thought that the shadow play here that I'm using to record with would work for broadcasting, and I was not successful at all. I will have to set up XSplit. As I told you in the last recording, OBS, for some reason, quit working with the Forest. I can't even have it running in the background, not even recording, just not even in the background at all whatsoever. And it just freezes up the gameplay. So I was having to find something else to record with. I'm using this shadow play, NVIDIA shadow play. It works well with it for recording, but just not broadcasting, streaming. So maybe we'll get back to that someday, but I appreciate each and every one of you who were at the stream last night. It was fun. It was fun for the time we had. It's a little frustrating on my part, constantly having to battle with it like we did. But anyway, we're here today, and I put 3 rabbits in here. They are not multiplying as I had imagined, but we'll just fill that sucker on up and have meat on hand. Not too worried about it. I'd hope that they would multiply in here. So we build ourselves a bonfire for the natives. And we had a lot of fun killing those natives in our stream. Come on, one more chop. One more chop. There we go. We're just going to chop, chop, chop these trees down, fill up our cart, and haul some trees back and forth to the old base over there. The base is coming along well. It really is. It's looking good, and it works well on the stream. We tested against Virginia and her sister, West Virginia. And worked super well. The large mutants try to get out there to the base, and they die in the water. The smaller ones, they do kind of walk along the base, the floor of the pond, but they cannot get up to where I'm at. I did notice, you know what, we're going to change locations of cutting trees, because I did notice one of the zombies, I think we covered that in the last episode, jumped up on a tree and hopped over to my platform. I was able to fire an arrow and kill him, but I don't like that. I don't like that they are able to do that. So we're going to fix that and chop all those trees down and the stumps, I guess, so they don't grow back if you cut the stumps. I don't know that for sure, but it'd be pretty cool if they didn't. Also, I want to cut this stump out of the way. Let's cut one more time. There it goes. Nice. I put this rabbit trap in a silly place, so we're going to take that out of the way too. We need a good clean path for transporting these logs over to our dock. We can't go too far because you remember the the flags down below us are 2 of our other carts. I wish I knew some way of getting rid of those. I don't know of a way. That's not a big deal. It's not bothering me if it doesn't bother you. So let's jump on up here. Hippity hop. So we're almost all the way around. And then I can work on putting a roof and a second level on this bad boy. That's what we're going to do. And then we'll fancy up the inside a little bit. You know, we can do all kinds of stuff. I have a fireplace here. I'll put maybe some stone walls around it. Make a little fire pit. Little fireplace. Been doing a lot of this off recording, getting this base put together. Figured I'd share a little bit of this with you today. I have so many trees close by. Now, I don't understand why sometimes the door works and sometimes the door doesn't work. It's a little buggy. Little buggy. I mean, I can understand coming through here with 2 logs over my shoulder like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando, but why I couldn't fit through. But otherwise, you know, just me walking. So one more log and that is complete. Oh, that's incredible. So I'll tell you what, let's back up here There's a lizard creeping over there. You see that? That lizard doesn't know that the Grand Spartan is right here, watching his every move. Oh, look at Grand Spartan getting proficient with the spear. Wait a minute, where did my spear go? Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Let's go ahead and chop him up. Can't even carry any more of that. I don't want that. I want my spear. There it is. Okay, so we need to make a rack here at some point. A rack for skins. So we have one at our other base. We could transport all of that stuff back. I tell you what, let's just load this cart up here. How many sticks do I have on me, and how many does it take to create one of these log holders? I know what I'm going to do right now. A log holder. If we put down, well, let's fill it up and then we'll go over there. I'll get as many sticks as I can get from the stick collector here. Stick holder. Ooh, a little rain. Do we have another turtle shell? We do have another turtle shell. Why not get on this raft real quick and get over here? And just temporarily, because I don't have a proper place up in the base, set one up right here. Okay, catch some water for us over here, and that'll get it. Yeah, go ahead and do your yelling and all your silliness. Does not bother the Grand Spartan. He has work to do. There's work to be done here, you fools. I am not bothering you all, so you all shouldn't bother me. All I know is that my turtle water collector is collecting that wonderful rain. That's rainwater for us to drink. Come on and pick that log up. There we go. It's pretty funny because when I come over here a lot of times, even if they see me, they'll leave me alone. You know, they won't mess with me. Look at that. It is done. It is finished. Let's eat some meat. Now, the next phase of this, I don't know, you know, I'm new at the game, so I don't know much about the building and all of that. I guess I need to put a custom roof on the top, but I don't know how that, oh, look at that. Now, if we do that, oh, look at that. We could even do that, make it into a proper roof. But I think I want to keep it as flat as we can. Now I've messed it up. Why can't I put it on there flat? Do you have to raise the roof? All right, let's see. Let's mess around with this a little bit. No, that's not what we want. Okay, let's take a look at the building menu again here. So that's custom. How about a prefab roof? Is there such a thing? Wall with door, bench. No. So the custom roof is going to be the only way. Now I could put some walls up inside, and I also need to make sure there's nothing interfering with this roof. Yeah, that's it. That's the only one that we can do. See, it works right there. If I could place it, but then it dips down like that. Okay, well, that looks good. That looks good. All right. Oh, no, it is still raised. It's still raised. I do not like that at all. And it's all wacky on this end down here. So that'll be the next trick. Maybe I could put a wall down the center or something and divide this a little bit. I don't know how I could do that. And why are the natives losing their minds out there? I'll tell you what we can do. Yeah, you better run. Grand Spartan's got an eye on you. So this may be something that I work with off the episode. We could always do this, a custom floor. Let's see if this is possible. Okay, so we do the custom floor. That's only 34 logs for a custom floor. All right, and now I need a way to make stairs up to the next level and a way to get through. So hole cutter. Okay, so you can do a hole there. Boy, that's all wacky and out of shape. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, that's how you straighten it right there. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so this is what we do. We put a floor here. This is not going to be, we're going to make this multiple levels up. So we put a floor right there. We just saved ourselves, unless I looked at it wrong, we just saved ourselves 30 logs. The roof was going to take 64, and this is only 34. Maybe I looked at that wrong. You probably all are clicking back on the episode now to see, was that 64 or was that 34? Doesn't really matter because the floor is what we needed anyway. We'll worry about the roof when we get the second floor put on. Hopefully, we can do that hole cutter. I'm sure we can because it works on the flooring that we have in place already. And then get in that door. Okay, how many more do we have? All right. Well, this is a fierce storm. We had a storm like this in real life move through during the stream, the forest last night. I mean, it was bad. It was really bad. I wonder it didn't take out my internet. Okay, so let's take a look at our turtle shell. Yeah, it's full. So we take a sip and maybe it'll continue to fill up. We're going to get over here to where they were able to jump from one tree to the other. Maybe I cut that down. I think I did. I think I did cut that down. But I don't like the idea that they can hop from one tree to the other. So we're going to cut all of these trees down that are lying around this, standing around this area. Let's go ahead and cut this one down, and hopefully it falls over there and doesn't fall into our tree stand. I was pretty surprised that they could climb a tree and hop from one tree to the other like a monkey. I mean, like a spider monkey, too. They just bloop right on over. All the sticks we can. I was going to make a log holder on the dock right there where we dock, but I changed my mind here. I'm cold and wet. I need to build a fire. Hey there. Hey. You stop with that. Tell you what, we're going to break out the lighter. Cut with one hand. I'm just trying to gather some logs. That's all. That's all. I'm not messing with your camp over there. Boy, they're just multiplying. They're just like pooping out everywhere. Coming out of the woodworks here. Just trying to take these trees down so you all can't hop up into my base, you little tricky suckers. Yeah, sap suckers, yeah. Oh, they just built an effigy right there. You see that? Or is that already there? I didn't see it if it was. We're about to freeze to death. Yeah, I'm taking your effigy down. Yeah, effigy. And I'm going to start a fire and get near the fire. Matter of fact, I might light the one in the base as well. It'd be pretty cool if you could remove the stones. You know, if there was some way to remove stones. get this fire kicking here. Hey, go ahead and put a lizard on the fire. Tell you what, while we're waiting on that lizard to cook. Oh, he has a firebomb in his hand. That's not good. Yeah, we have to take that guy out. Oh, I missed him. Is he still alive? He is still alive. He's not alive now. Gotta get back over to the fire. But I read something about, because I was worried with the sanity that it was going to run out and something bad was going to happen. Well, my sanity is 0. What is he chopping at over there? And so far it has had no effect. You could listen to music and have a little cassette player. And I can even throw leaves on the fire from here. Oh, he's beating on something. That's not good. You get away from my dock. And you two, come on over here. Come on over here. Grand Spartan's got something for you. Get away from my log holder. Come on. I'm going to have to fix my dock back now. Probably didn't choose the best place to put that dock, as it's... Oh, look at that, a little bit of mud. Yeah, run, run, run. Better hope I don't get you, because you're going on the fire. You're going to turn into barbecue. Oh, I also did read that you can eat the natives. You can eat those suckers. You lose a bit of sanity, but you can eat them. You know, native may taste like chicken. Who knows? Maybe the old Grand Spartan tries his hand at some native barbecue before long. I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time. But... ooh, that one shot did him in. Native barbecue. Maybe get some native brains and some native legs, you know? Just like chicken legs, just like Mama used to make. Ooh, I'm taking damage. I'm out of armor. See that? It's not good. Gonna have to be very efficient with our hits now because, oh, we're almost dead. We use these bones and the cloth that we recently picked up, and we'll make some armor. That gives us a little tiny bit of armor. Now, how did he not step in the fire? Another thing I need to do, oh, I didn't mean to sit on the bench, is I need to make more skull lamps. I need to make more of those. Let's go ahead and load our logs onto the raft. I'm covered in blood. I need to do this number right here. Wash that off. Stand by the fire here for just another moment. Warm up. One thing I did learn about this game with the natives and attacking is as long as you don't attack them when they come running up at you and you just kind of ignore them, they'll make their noises, and every once in a while they might take a swing at you or something, but they kind of leave you alone. Now the big guys, you know, the armsy, legsies, all of those, they're a little different. If they see you, yeah, you're done for if you don't get out of there. They're not going to ignore you. But the little guys, they just kind of hang around. The only reason I might attack them is for what you saw right there. They were doing damage to the dock. And I don't want them to destroy my dock because I absolutely believe that they could destroy the dock. See, we can just fix it right back up. But if they sit there and beat on it for long enough, I'm sure they probably could take it out. I don't want that happening. All right, fellas. We got to move over. Grand Spartan's coming through. Pick up a couple more logs. We'll go ahead and turn this sucker around like that. Let's light our bonfire back up here. Let's get that going. They seem to like to jump into that fire, so why not get it going for them, huh? You have a log coming through, Grand Spartan. Getting some work done here. Ladies and gentlemen. Can I pick up aloe? Yes, I can. I have eaten some aloe recently. Had to get rid of an infection that I had. I need to check my wellness here in a moment in my manual and make sure that I'm okay. Don't get up into my ear like that. Let's get one more tree cut down, and that should be enough to fill up our cart. And what I'll do off the episode is I will finish out this flooring. If we don't get it done now, we'll finish out the flooring and get the next step started, the walls put up and that sort of thing. So we're real close to getting this base into where we can move everything in. I'll go back to the other base, the old base. We'll grab up the things that we need from there, mostly just the skins, though I don't use the skins a lot. Maybe you all can tell me, I'm wasting my skins that I have by not using them, but I have deer skin, I have rabbit fur, and I have lizard skin. And I know they make armor and it can protect you from the cold, but honestly, I'd rather have the bone armor on to absorb hits because I kind of like combat. I enjoy fighting the natives. And plus, if you get in a fight with one of those armsies, like, they creep up on you, the Virginias and West Virginias and the North Carolinas and all of that. Those things are going to destroy you if you don't have armor. Just one or two hits and you're done. So I do like having the bone armor. I don't think you can have multiples armor. I don't know that for sure. I think there's like a set amount of armor you can have. You know what? We're going to finish this right now on this episode. We're so close to having it done. Let's get a couple more of these done. All right, we're running low on cloth again. Not low, but we have 71 left. I don't need to be running out of that cloth. That's so important for what we do with our flaming arrows that we're probably low on. We have armor that we use that takes it, multiple things. So we need to get that, get cloth collected. I know a couple places to get it now, which is good. I tell you what, let's save. We haven't saved in a little while. Let's go ahead and save it up. We'll save it in this slot right here, just to be sure. Did the skulls despawn? The skulls despawn. Okay, so you learned something there. I wondered because the skulls poop out of the fire right after the bodies are destroyed, but then they go away. So I thought, well, maybe we're not getting skulls from each fire. Or each body, but I think we are. They just despawn quickly. Whereas the bones will stay around for a bit. I need to start collecting those quicker. And someone said a catapult. Let's take a look at this. Now, I know I probably just scrolled right over it. But they said a catapult is a good place to store your skulls? There's a rope swing. Oh yeah, I want to check my wellness here. Oh, I'm infected. It's a good thing I looked at that. I did not know that. Let's eat some aloe. All right, so what am I missing here? Let's start at the beginning. And let's go through. There's fire, shelter, food and water, storage, custom building, catapult. Okay, 5 logs, a rope, and 15 sticks. I wonder what that looks like. How big is that? Oh, it's not big at all. So we could place that over on the top of our base. And someone said that I could use that to store my skulls. And as many skulls as we get, it may be beneficial to build one of those. That's not a lot of resources. For some reason, I was thinking it was going to take up a bunch of resources to build something like that, but it doesn't at all. All right. Well, that's good to know. Thank you for the tip. Just got that on the stream. So that guy better stop beating on my dock. I don't know why they... We're going to have to put some walls up around the dock. There's just no other way around it. Walls, some defensive spikes or something. We're going to have to do something like that because they're just, they're constantly running up to it. Once I haul all these logs out here and I don't have to worry about it getting in my way, we'll just stick some walls up and then we'll be done with that. We don't have to worry about them having to constantly repair the dock right there. It just gets getting a little old. Having to constantly click on that dock with the repair tool. They're gonna heckle me and heckle me and heckle me here. And Grand Spartan's gonna have enough in just a little while. And he's going to let loose on these guys. Guys and gals. So, today, I was referring to it as tomorrow. I guess that was on the stream, though. But today is a holiday. So, there's no mail running today. Otherwise, I would have my mouse that a lot of you donated towards. It's going to be a great mouse, I think. I got some feedback from a couple of you about how wonderful it was and that you had a similar mouse, the same mouse, and how much you've enjoyed it. So I'm really looking forward to that because I've been dealing with, well, the mouse on the other computer is a Razer Death Adder, but it sometimes when you click once, it clicks twice. You get a double click, and that messes me up when I'm doing certain tasks. So I have that. I do have a wireless, old Logitech wireless mouse that I use on it, too. But anyway, on this computer, I'm using an El Cheapo junior kid size mini mouse, and the response is not so good. My fingers overlap the mouse by like 2 inches. So, and I didn't know that when I bought it. I probably wouldn't have picked it up. But it was cheap. I was on a budget after putting this PC together. But anyway, so I told you the story about how I ordered the mouse, did not realize that my wife had recently ordered something for her sister. And it picked that up as the default address, being that was the most recent address used. So it got shipped to her. She shipped it out, I think yesterday, and said it would be here on Tuesday. So on Tuesday I'll have it. Next Friday, 7 Days to Die stream. Should be using it on that. 1 log. Why is it that we always come down to 1 log? I am almost I'm almost hungry again. We're going to need to go hunt. I know a good place to hunt that's not too far from here now. And I'll make a bunch of meat racks. And we'll just stockpile. We'll stockpile a bunch of meat for our new base here once we get it all put together. But see right here. Let's look at this real quick. I could put defensive spikes like there, or something. Maybe we put some aiming this way. Like right there. And then, can we do it again right here? Same thing. Or maybe even turn this out this way. Like that. Link them together. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Get this turned around. How far out do we go? About to the end, okay. Something like that. There. And then we'll take the other one and turn it here. Now, you know, they're still going to beat on it. They're probably going to have to repair this, but I'd rather them that than my dock. The dock was kind of a pain to install, I'll be honest with you. It's a little harder to install than I originally thought. So we take this one log across here, finish this out. I'll get the next phase of this done. Oh, look at that. All right, now we want stairs. I know there were stairs on here somewhere. Okay, custom stairs. How does this work? That's the next question. How is this going to work? How can we make this work? We put it here. And we raise it up. Oh, that goes off of the screen. We don't, or off of the build. We don't want that. Something like that. Okay. I don't know if we have to put this down first and then figure out where the hole needs to be, or which order we need to do that in. All right, so here, the hole cutter. Let's get on this side of it and see if we can spot this out. And maybe we do the hole cutter first, and then we'd know which way to go with the stairs. All right, so let me turn it and get it even. Ooh, that didn't work. Son of a gun. Okay, that's square right there, right? Oh, I didn't know it was just going to do it like that, but that's okay. That's okay. So let's cancel this. Oh, well, there it is. There's the hole. There's no fixing that and going back to the way it was before, I don't think. So now let's get the stairs here and going up to there. Does that work? Is that right? It doesn't go up too high, does it? Can we jump and see? And are we going to hit our head on... Yeah, we're not going to be able to go up those stairs. How is this going to work? How do we do this? This is very questionable. This is very suspect, we'll say. It's very suspect. I may have needed to make the ceiling higher? I don't know. Or maybe we just need to make another hole right there. How many logs does that take? 13. Son of a gun. Okay, so could we then increase the size of the hole here? Well, that's all weird and wacky. Little fingers. Little fingers. I'm gonna turn it around. Let's get it over here so I can see exactly which direction it's facing. Son of a gun, Spartan. Okay, that's the right way right there. So maybe we just extend the hole out a bit this way. Oh, I messed that up, but that's okay. That's okay. That'll work. That'll work. That's a hole, and it's going to get us up here without bumping our heads. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, we're surviving in the forest. My sanity is 0. You know this guy's not going to make something just perfect, right? Let's go get ourselves a sip of water. We may as well equip this and fill it up. Nice. And we'll have some mobile water supply. Little mobile water supply. grab a few more logs. So let's see. 1, 2. 3, 4. Seven, 8. Let's go pick up our other logs that we had lying on the ground. It's funny, you know, the natives left us alone. They were all heckling us and beating on us and this and that and the other, and now they're nowhere to be found. I don't know why they come and go like that. You think they get a bit instigated and they start attacking. They wouldn't leave us alone, but they do. They just leave sometimes and they don't come back. Sometimes, like in our stream that we had, they come back and bring big buddies with them and try to wreck our base. Okay, so let's just get another cartload of trees and we should be able to finish out this part for the episode. The stairs here going up to the second floor. And then we'll get walls put in place and we'll get the roof and all of that built sometime. Maybe between now and next episode. I don't know. I kind of enjoy the building aspect of this game, and some of you seem to enjoy it too. Hope you don't mind that I leave some of the building out, but it requires a lot of this, a lot of cutting down trees, and it's you know, probably not the most interesting thing to see me do. Now we could build or create some energy stuff here. Okay, so energy mix. That tree is forever falling in the background. Whoops, wrong thing. What was the other thing that we added to it? Just get our energy all the way back up is what I was trying to do. Okay, nice. Cart full. I didn't even count those. It's 11. So we're going to have enough to finish this right now on this episode. So we needed what, 13? That's 10. Son of a gun. There's that one. There's always that one. I'm not even going to be able to carry it across the water. Oh, man. I have to come back and get that. I think a priority is too going to be to get those defenses put around that dock so I don't have to fight that anymore. I hope this is right. I hope we don't build this and then have to destroy it. Trees are, it's like on this game, and I guess all survival games, the resources are so precious, but trees specifically, because they take so long to cut down. Now, some of you are saying that I could use TNT to blow down trees, and I probably will do that. I found a replenishing source of TNT. Why am I getting stuck right there? So I probably will do that at some point. We could probably even do it this episode, but I'm almost done now. But it is that one log that we have left. Let's go scoop it up real quick. But the trees have to be close together, I believe. They have to be very close together. And so that would be the trick. There are some places where, you know, you find the trees are very close to each other. But that would be the only drawback to using the TNT. Okay, so let's... Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Look at that. So we're going up even another level higher with this. With the walls and the ceiling. This is not going to be our roof. It's all crooked. Spartan didn't do a very good job of cutting. Let's look at the custom walls real fast before we end this episode. Custom walls. All right. Booyah. Look at that. Pow. Custom walls. Going to go all the way around. I'll probably have to put some windows in. Maybe a window there and a window there, a window there. That way we can see, you know, that way we can defend this place well and see what's going on. Maybe we leave, well, that's kind of where the natives are right there. I was going to say maybe we leave this in enclosed in case we want to put a fire up here or something, but that's not going to matter. So I have windows all the way around. So how many logs do we need for this? It doesn't tell us. It would have told me before I did each section. It's not a big deal. You know, we're going to need a lot. You know, we're going to need a lot of. Look at that. We don't bump our head when we go down. It's perfect. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I really thank you for support on this series on 7 Days Subnautica, Stranded Deep, all of it. Just really do. It's phenomenal. You're an excellent audience. Share some great details and insight with me on all of these games. And whereas I don't like too many spoilers, I do appreciate your input. And hope to continue this series as well as all the others for a very long time. And with that, I will leave you. Mr. Native over here. Let's run up to him. He's going to run away. But everybody have a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located. And I'll see you all next time.